Hello. My name is Jim Lee, and I'm so glad that you're joining me today. Well, the title of my talk with you today is called Pulled by a Vision. And I want to start off by saying I was a teenager when the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. delivered his I Have a Dream speech. I was mesmerized, spellbound, and to me, that was a turning point in my life, but also it looked like it was a turning point for our nation too. That I Have a Dream speech was so potent, so powerful, that it ushered in what I would call a new era. Laws were passed, dynamics have changed, and it was what I would call a dream coming true. The vision that he spoke about actually launched something. Now, I know, especially in this area of civil rights and human rights, you know what? We've got a long way to go. But I want you to know also that we have come from a long way as well. It has been a wonderful, I would call, dramatic process, but it seems like it started with a vision. That's what I want to talk about today, is a vision. How potent is it to have a vision? Well, in the 1980s, there was a best-selling book, and it was called Megatrends by John Nesbitt. And he spoke about the transition from the industrial age into what you might call the high-tech information age. And he looked at the trends and he looked at the analysis, and he came from a positive, optimistic viewpoint. And he said, wow, it really looks good. The vision that he had of the future was so good that he coined a phrase that I like, and I use it all the time, is this: my God, what a fantastic time to be alive. You know, if someone else had looked at those facts, looked at those conditions, looked at those analyses of what was going on, they came from a negative or pessimistic view, that would have shaped what they would have seen in the future. That matter of fact, it would shape how they would be in this moment. The vision that I'm saying has an awful lot. I'll give you an example. Sometimes I see some of our future science fiction movies, and look at the machines are taking over. The technology is going high tech, but even super high tech, so much so that we have robots. And the robots' intention is to eliminate and exterminate human beings. That's a pessimistic view of the future. And also, I like some of them, is that the robots in the future are so sophisticated that they come back into the present time to make sure that their future stays intact. And that is like doom and gloom, and there's no way out of that. And that is a vision that's steeped in a point of view that I'm saying does not have to be. What I am saying is, you know what? We've got a bright future. Something wonderful is ready to occur. Do we have the vision to be able to grasp it? On October the 1st, 1971, Disney World had its grand opening. And it was 5 years after Walt Disney had died. And they were having this dedication ceremony. Someone turned to Mrs. Walt Disney and she said, isn't it a shame that Walt did not live to see this? And Mrs. Walt Disney said, you know what? He did see it. And that's why it's here. I'm saying that vision is so important because it is a determining factor about what we see now and what we see in the future, but also it brings in and ushers in the future. This vision that I'm talking about is not just a 20/20 vision of being able to see. Blind people can have the vision that I'm talking about. This vision comes from the inside first. It is the vision that I'm talking about is sight, but it's more insight. This simply means that we're in touch with the source or our soul or our higher self. And when we're in touch with it, it is able to inform us and give us a higher view or another vision about what's really happening and what is going to occur in the future. Now, this vision not only has sight to what's happening now, but foresight. Webster's technical definition of foresight is this: the act or power of anticipating that will or may come to be. It is a prophetic vision under the influence of a divine agency. So what am I talking about here? Let me pull it all together here. What I'm saying is that our vision is sight in harmony and I would say it definitely includes our insight and it gives us this present awareness. What I'm saying is vision is insight. It is beautiful inner awareness. Vision is foresight. And it is our future awareness, the ability to imagine and anticipate what could possibly happen. But it's real for us when we capture this vision. So, especially when this vision is coming through what I would call the divine agency. And this divine agency that I'm talking about is love. And this love has no boundaries. This love has no limits. This love is such an unlimited space and opportunity that goes beyond this dimension. And this love taps into something that's already there because love is all there is. The point is this, that our soul or our higher self can have this loving, touching relationship with us. And this wonderful connection is a present to us with a vision. The vision is informing us of all that's going on right now, but also this vision is incorporating what is emerging. Now, this love that I'm talking about is not weak and it's not limited. Oh gosh, it is so potent and it's a powerful force. And when we're in touch with it, we can be pulled by it. What I'm talking about here, we can be drawn by this loving condition that is a vision. And what will happen, it will flow in and through us as a channel. For then we can come to see and come to be what is ready to emerge. In other words, we're being orchestrated by this loving vision, and we don't have to be in control or in charge of it. It really has us. Now, to be in this loving embrace with this direct contact with the divine agency, I am saying that first of all, we need to be awake. And in fact, there's a term that I like that is used in the hip-hop community. We need to be woke. Donald Glover, also known as Childish Gambino, is a rapper, and he used this phrase, you gotta stay woke. And years ago, it was in the hip-hop community, they really liked Brad Pitt. They said Brad Pitt was one of the wokest people in Hollywood because he had this company called Plan B, which brought forth the opportunities for people of color and women to really express themselves in the movies. That was great. And I really like that. That's what it is to be woke. However, now it is turned to be a fighting song. It's like infighting. You're not woke, I'm woke. Oh, if it means to be woke by your definition, then I'm not interested in it. So now we've got this infighting going on, which was a beautiful word. Well, I'm taking it back. I'm not fighting with it. It wasn't designed to be something that you battle people with. It was designed to say, pay attention to your awareness and your consciousness because things are going on. So, my definition of wokeness is this: allowing our heart to look and see God and love is everywhere and in everything. Yes, that's what it is to be woke. You don't have to fight with that. Just be with that. In fact, there's another quote that I like. It's from Rumi. And Rumi says this: shut your eyes so that heart may become your eyes. And with that vision, look upon another world. Yes, breathe that in. And our affirmation is this: I am in God. God is in me as me. That is what I mean to be woke. So I'm inviting us now to see God everywhere present, especially in us, all around us, and tap into God, or what I would call, I really love this word, unconditional love. And not only is all around it, but it is in us, as us. This is what I want you to know. You are enough right here and right now, and you're in a perfect place to be, to get in touch with this vision, with this divineness, and to express it. If it is going to happen, we need to be in orchestration and alignment with the divine vision of the Almighty. Yes, you. You know, Walt Disney, he had this statement that I like: if you can dream it, you can do it. Always remember that this Disney World and Disneyland thing was started by a mouse. Now, I don't know how much Disney World and Disneyland make, but I just know it's quite a bit of money. And I just want you to know it got started by a mouse. So it doesn't matter how small you are. It doesn't matter about your so-called potential or what you think that you have. The vision can take you over and bring about something absolutely wonderful. My thing is, stay woke and be pulled by the vision of love that is calling you forth in this very moment. And as we do this, we're letting go of all of our negative things and pessimism and all of that, and we're incorporating something positive and wonderful. We're getting in touch with this unconditional love that can guide us. Affirmation. The affirmation I'd like to leave you with is: my heart is love's truest visionary. My heart is love's truest visionary. My brothers and sisters, stay woke and be pulled by a vision, which is your vision, but which is the complete whole vision of something magnificent that's ready to come through. The world needs you. The world needs your vision. It's a vision of love. God bless you.